expectations, I'm looking for a very good, positive, attacking performance. We saw a different type of performance against Mali. It was very efficient. We got the result. At the end of the day, we all want a very good result. But I think the feel-good feeling is beginning to come back after that unexpected win against Mali. I expect the team to go out tomorrow, dominate the game, and of course, get the results with quite a convincing scoreline. I know it's not going to be easy, but even in a very poor state, we were able to get the result against Central African Republic a couple of months ago. So I feel with this boosted morale after Thursday's win, I think this team can go out and get a very positive performance and result in tomorrow's game.
I expect that the Black Stars will get a very good win tomorrow. Now, Ghana on 6 points, same as Comoros and Madagascar, but we are third. Reason is that in 3 games, we have scored 3 and conceded 2. If you check Madagascar, they have scored 6, they have scored 4 and conceded 1. And for Comoros, they have scored 6 and conceded 4. So they have better goal difference than us. This is the sort of game that you use to get that goal difference and you get better goal difference. See, the Black Stars did very well beating Mali by 2 goals to 1. We least expected. For me, I thought the best result we could get was a drawn game. But that win has boosted the confidence of the boys. If you look at the Black Stars players in training, you see that they are training with so much confidence. They are all smiles, they are laughing. It is because that pressure is off them. Normally, there is pressure on them. When they come, you don't even see them smiling. They are always angry with people. But today, the Black Stars are in a relaxed mood because they know very well that this is a game that they will win. And I tell you, tomorrow, Ghana should just be careful with Jeffrey Kondobia and Venetus Babula. If those players are checked very well, I think the Black Stars can win this game by at least 2 goals to 0 or 3 goals to 0. The last time we played Central African Republic here in Kumasi, it was 2-1, it was tight. I don't see this game ending in a tie scoreline. It should be a 2-goal difference for the Black Stars of Ghana.
I think after the AFCON and the disappointing performance and results that we had, Ghanaians are really optimistic that this team, after the win against Mali, could deliver not only results but positive and quality football on the pitch at the end of the day for Ghanaians to be happy about. I think tomorrow, most of the fans that are coming in are not only coming in to come and watch how we maneuver our way to beat Central African Republic by 1 goal to 0, but they expect quality football, beautiful football, and players being on the front foot, fighting for every single 50-50 ball, dominating the game and winning the game at the end of the day. It's been long since we experienced a 4-0, a 5-0, a 6-0, a 7-0 kind of game at the Baba Sports Stadium. This is what Ghanaian fans want. And I believe after everything that has happened between Ghanaians and their national team, this is the time to mend it after a disappointing AFCON. And I'm looking out for good football and good results.
Well, after that win against Mali, most Ghanaians are expecting a continuation of that particular performance, and even if it can be better against Central African Republic tomorrow. So what I really expect from the team is that they need to give us one, defensive solidity, because in legs like this or in series like this, you also need to have a very good or healthy goal difference. And so we have to look at how our defense can be solid. Our attack, for instance, also have to be ready tomorrow against Central African Republic. And I say this because we have to score more goals. And basically in our group, you look at teams like CAR, you look at Chad, they are the nations that we can get the better results against in terms of more goals and then a healthy win. So I expect most of these things from the team starting tomorrow. Then specifically, there are players that I'm also looking forward to give us improved performances from the one that we saw against Mali. One has to do with Mohamed Kudus. Most Ghanaians were not so impressed with his performance against Mali. They felt he held on to the ball for quite too long, and I think he needs to show that he's actually assessed himself in his performance against Mali and is ready to give us something different tomorrow. Another will have to be with Thomas Partey. For the captain of a side, I think he was quite too silent in the game against Mali for large periods, and he only came up into the game when the coach made some adjustment or some tweaks. Partey needs to lead tomorrow on the field of play. He needs to be the second coach on the pitch, and he needs to push the Ghanaian agenda. At the end of the day, I expect a healthy win for the Black Stars. Nothing below, let's say, a 3-0. If it can be more, I'll be very much excited. Thank you.
I expect the players to leave everything on the field of play because this game is so crucial, not just for the team, but for the 30 million Ghanaians who will be watching this game, 40,000 in the stadium and the rest watching at home. because it has implications on those who aspire to travel and say greener pastures elsewhere. So it's a very, very important game, considering the fact that the group is also wide open now, based on the results on Friday, where now we have 3 teams on 6 points, Ghana in there, so we still have a fighting chance in there. We win this game and we go to 9 points, meaning that we can go top of the table for the first time since the qualifier started. So it has many, many implications. Also, we've not had many wins this year. Our first win in the year 2024 came just some few days away in Bamako. So it's been a very difficult year for the Black Stars. So a win at home will bring back the love and also the confidence from the Ghanaian people. We need to win this game at the Barrier Sports Stadium to revive not just our campaign to qualify for the next World Cup in 2026, but also the belief many Ghanaians have in this team. It's at an all-time low, and a win here would bring back that confidence and love many Ghanaians have for this team. Baba Yara is indeed home for the Black Stars, and a win here will revive that love in the relationship between the people of Kumasi and the Black Stars.
Obviously, it will be a difficult game for the Black Stars. Forget about the fact that Ghana won against Mali. In a game, you and myself were expecting not a win for the Stars. It was difficult on Thursday against the Malians. In Kumasi, difficult I think it will be because the last time we met the same opposition under a year ago, even though yes, it was then Chris Houston who was the Black Stars coach, we struggled to win against the CAR side. They scored first, we equalized through Mo Kudus, and then and then somehow pulled the late winner for the Stars. So difficult game I anticipate, even though I think that with a little we've seen from Otto Addo, and listening to him in the pre-match press conference, he seems to know what he's about, and he knows what an idea of how the CAR side will shape up and how they will play. So he will find an antidote to whichever system, whichever style they bring into the game tomorrow against our Black Stars. Difficult, like I said, difficult game it will be, but I think that from the little I saw in the second half of our game against Mali, if that is anything to go by, and if that is how the Stars will approach the game tomorrow against CAR, I envisage Ghana winning, albeit not too comfortable, but Ghana eventually will win by a difference of 2 goals at least to ensure that we can, better our goal difference as against our opponents like, the Comoros side and Madagascar. So yes, tomorrow, difficult game. I think the individual brilliance and the team ethic of the Black Stars will come to bear, and that will see us win over the CAR side tomorrow here in Kumasi.
Well, I think the most important thing in this moment is the players and the team's appreciation of where this team is and the expectations that people of Ghana have of them. And I was particularly excited by the fact that Coach Otuado and Kudus both said they were aware of the socioeconomic importance of the World Cup, the 2026 World Cup, to the people of Ghana. And that for me is very refreshing to know that they are in touch with the pulse of the nation and the needs of the team. And we can only wish them well and hope that tomorrow they reflect that understanding on the pitch.